Hi, my name is Ali Chowdhury, and I am one of the developers for CANQuest. And today I'll be going over how to develop multiple quests for a single level and have corresponding flags for each of the quests. So let's get started. What we're going to do is we're going to develop quest 2 and 3. Prior, for level 2, we developed quest 1. Now we're going to develop quest 2 and 3. So we're just going to copy the quest 2 and 3 from the tutorial level. We're going to place it into the quest 2 level. We're just going to rename these. So after renaming them, I'm going to just open up all of them here. Open up all requests. So here, let's make some space for the widget or for the node. So this is the node that will help us unhide the next quest. So once quest 1 is completed, it will unhide next or quest 2. So all we have to do is we're going to change the variable type to be quest 2 for level 2. So level 2 quest. Now we're just going to change this back here. Now our variable type is our quest variable type. I haven't inputted any values yet, and we're going to do that when we open up our level. We're going to do the same thing for our quest 2. Here, as you can see, quest 2 already has this node connected. Only thing we need to do is we need to change our variable type. So VP, this is going to be for quest 3. So once you complete quest 2, we're going to be moving on to quest 3. So our variable type changes to quest 3 for level 2. Get rid of this, and we're just going to connect that here. We don't need a reference yet. We're going to delete that so we don't get confused on anything. So once we compile this, and we're going to save everything. And for quest 3, we don't need to do anything because quest 3 will be our last quest. And once quest 3 is completed, it will be the end and it will be your congratulations. So therefore, I am not going to connect this node here. But if you were to continue developing more quests, quest 3, quest 4, 5, 6, so on and so forth, you can connect this node here with your target level with the corresponding next quest, and continue developing the quest like that, just as I did for quest 1 and quest 2. So here I'm going to open up our level, so our city level. Once our city level is open, what we're going to do is we're going to place our quest. So here our quest 1 was already placed. Now let's place our quest 2 and 3. So let's place our quest 2. I'm going to change that to a height of 300 to its uniform. And we'll also place our quest 3 here. So let's just place our quest 3 here. Change that to a height of 300. And we're going to rotate that so it's facing it. Okay. So now all these are placed here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these quests, put it into our folder so everything is uniform. Remember, I didn't place the value for them yet, so I'm going to place the value for the target quest at the type. So the value for that will be your next quest. So the target quest will be for level 1, quest 1 will be your quest 2. We go to quest 2, our target quest will be our quest 3. And they just pop up because I apply the variable type for that. And you have to place them into the level to be able to see these pop up. If you don't place them into the level, the target quest will not appear here and you can't place it. So here we're going to save. And once that is saved, now everything should be good, except that remember, whenever we place a quest down, we have to update our quest tracker. So we place 2 quests down. So we're going to update our tracker, implement 2 more indexes here, and our quest 2, quest 3, quest 2 and quest 3 are implemented. We'll save that. Now we're going to develop the flag. So for the flags, it is similar to our flag for the single flag tutorial, but here we're just going to do something just a little different. So let's open up our flag UI. So our flag UI is in this folder. We're going to go to our graph. So as you remember from our last tutorial, our flag UI here was for a single flag. And we can continue developing this flag with the different branches, just as you have for our tutorial flag. We use this as an example. We continue setting our tutorial flags and continue developing here. But what I'm going to do, as it is easier, is delete this function. We're going to just duplicate our tutorial flag, call this our level 2. This is our level 2 flag. And I will leave these as our flags. So remember, these flags should be the same as the flags that are in the UDS server. Here is just in plain text. So everything else will stay the same. Only things you need to change are this get actor of class. So this actor of class is going to be for quest 1. So this flag represents the quest 1. So it's going to be quest 1. So this is for quest 1. And what we do need to also change is that our quest here. So this is basically telling quest 2 that, hey, quest 1 is completed, so that you can activate the dialogues if the player does enter the box for quest 2. So we're just going to send quest 2 here a message to say, hey, quest 2, quest 1 is completed. And we're going to do kind of the same thing here with quest 2. So quest 2, once quest 1 is completed, goes to quest 2 or flag 2, right? And once that flag is completed here, we're going to say if the flag is completed or not. This is for flag 2, quest 2. Then this is sending to your quest 3, telling you, hey, your previous flag was completed, right? So for quest 3, your flag was completed, so you can allow the user or the player to enter the dialogue and complete and activate the next dialogue for that. And another thing we need to do is here we need to say that the flag here is completed as well for quest 3. So quest 3 flag here is completed. Let's compile. Hopefully no errors. Yep. So we are good here. There is no quest after quest 3, therefore you're not telling anyone else that comes after quest 3 that quest 3 was completed. All you're doing is you're calling your congratulations screen, and everything else after will be taken care of. But if you were to develop more quests, you're just going to follow the same uh like structure here. You can even just copy paste all this stuff here and continue developing like a tree here. Another thing I do want to mention is that here we have our radio being disabled after we finish our quest 2 because our quest 3 involves the radio, so we don't want to keep the radio on because our quest 3 requires the radio ECU. So therefore, if you need to have different components disabled or enable different components after one quest or before one quest, you can do that here in this function. And you can continue developing here. That way, once one quest is completed, something stops or something starts, and then your next quest starts. So that is kind of what can be done here. So we don't need that for now. For this tutorial, so I'm just going to delete that there. So let's move on. Let's compile and let's save. And what we're going to do is we're going to set this here connected. Don't forget to connect. If you don't connect, anything will happen. So we're going to run our dummy server here, and we're going to start. So we're going to connect. And to connect it, we can start our level 2. So once our level 2 is started, you can see our quest indicator is still working. It still shows to our quest, level 2 quest. So let's start our vehicle. And let's go to our quests. Okay, we reached our quest. Now we need to complete the flag to see the next quest. Okay, so there we go. Flag is correct. We go to our next quest. As you can see, our indicator also is updating. If we go past it, you can see it's coming back. And here we go past it again, our indicator is updating. Okay, so this is just our previous quest. So for the quest for tutorial quest dialog, The dialog showed because we copy pasted from the tutorial level, and it's going to show again for quest 3. But here our quest indicator updated again, and we're moving on to quest 3. Here's your dialog. There you go. And that is the end of the level. So once that level is completed, our congratulations screen is here, and that is the end. And go back to your main menu and start a different level or whatever you need to do. Thank you.